Microphone volume. We gonna crank that bitch up. Oh, your audio is included. Let's go.
Audio though.
Let's
Boom. We in there.
go.
We eating.
We eating, son.
Lunchtime. Lunchtime.
If you're not a part of the preview
Lunchtime, dog.
program, dog, it's not gonna help.
Yeah, you ain't part of that preview program, punk. Parties being
Yo, hold on, no,
broadcasted.
my shit's in there. It says include my audio.
Include that
Oh,
audio then,
including.
brother.
So I clicked it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's go.
eat it up. Let's
So
go.
let me pull up the Twitch on the phone
Yo,
and see if I can
yo,
get it like that.
you should
Enable
see me
connect,
right now
enable
eating right
microphone.
now, brother.
All right.
I feel as if I'm you know what I mean? I don't even know what to think anymore.
Yeah, hold on.
Something to believe in, niggas. Cause I'm looking for something.
So basically, y'all
Oh,
gonna y'all calling the match. I'm just gonna basically piggyback off of whatever y'all saying because
we
I
both
can't, you know.
piggybacking.
Yeah.
We both
I'm
piggybacking off of
play by
what
play, and Q's color. Y'all can be color.
All
yeah,
right.
you just gotta you being face, I'm gonna be heel, yo. I mean it is what it is.
Oh damn!
I'll be
I
heel.
gotta be the face. Okay.
I'll be
What?
the yeah what? All right. I don't know, man.
Says it's not up.
We'll just play it by, you
You said
know.
ain't play by ear. I already know. I'm
I
insulting this nigga
literally
Landon
have to.
Kelly.
So.
Insulting this nigga Landon Kelly off grip.
Oh, that's crazy.
Benedict
Yo.
snitch ass nigga. What up?
Let me see.
All right. Check the language at the door, boys. Well, at least I am not. I'm chilling. I ain't gonna say the
Yeah,
N word.
yo.
I'm chilling.
Benedict Arnold Landon Kelly got mad because he lost his freaking title.
And let's try not to
That's
talk
all
over.
I'm
Let's
saying.
try not to talk over each other either. Let me see
All
something.
right,
Yeah,
that's
we
cool.
hating that. Hating that. Do this like we're doing a podcast, man. That's all.
Say your name. It's like say your names for the people. All
Oh,
right. No. Joe
Um,
said he hears all three of us. He hears all three of us. Lit. Because Joe's the only one in the
all right,
part.
good.
Joe's the only one that opened the Twitch. Y'all got the Twitch up?
yeah. I'm pulling it up right
I'm
now.
putting it up on my phone.
Okay.
Um, but it doesn't
Oh
show.
shit.
It doesn't
So
show.
Yeah. So I'm about.
let me just search it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm about to pull it up on my computer though.
You
I
know what?
don't
Let me
need
go
my
get my
computer anymore.
laptop then. Hold on.
Game. Okay. Okay. Here we go again. Here we go again with this nonsense. Um,
There it is.
Shaggy Black, right?
Yeah, I got it. Shaggy Black
You
dash
got it.
13. Yo.
Oh, yep, I see you.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you in the chat. That's
Yep,
lit.
I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Who's that?
slight
Who's that?
delay.
Who's that? Yeah, it's good. It's good. What, 15 seconds, I think?
Like 15 seconds, yeah.
I think the next time we do this, we gotta figure out a way to record whatever we're gonna do, and then
Mhm.
just later add
Well, it's just
the
this is the
woo
first
wop the
time.
bam.
This is the first time.
Yeah.
It's a WGW special. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh
On
my
the
goodness.
WGW network for $4.99 a month.
Yep,
499, yo.
4.99 a month.
The
WGW.
CEO, the CEO don't want to act like he want to, fish
Watch
out
it,
the money for the big ones, but it's all good though.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am your host, Kevin Youngblood. That's right,
Kevin Youngblood.
the former WGW champion. But now I'm in the broadcast booth with I have in my commentary booth with me, first time ever, the professor Quincy
Q
Bartholomew
West, how's it going?
Jones.
Quincy Bartholomew Jones, how y'all doing?
And
Also to my right,
I'm just yeah. Go ahead.
This is
Introduce me. I don't care what you call me.
this is the whack producer.
Yeah, I'm just
That's the white
whack. I'm
producer.
just happy to be here.
It's happy to
I'm
be
here
here.
so I won't get fined.
That's pretty much what we're all doing. We're all here so we don't get fined. Today, this is the first on the WGW network. We have our first live special going on today, man. We're gonna call WGW Civil War. It's pretty much the one of the some of the best fighters in the company, some of the best grapplers in the company will be facing off tonight. With our main event being the elimination tag team match between Team Tunney and Team Douglas.
Oh, that's the match I'm looking forward
But
to.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Without a doubt.
Let's get
There's
into the
a lot
first.
at stake.
Let's get into our first match. We have tonight tag team champion Solomon the Assassin Striker will face off against the Anarchist Alex Perez, the newly crowned pure champion. Let's
Well,
get
that
started.
Alex Perez one, shifty guy. He's a really shifty. He's a
I'm
really
kind of
shifty
with Ricky
character.
on this. Alex Perez hasn't proved himself to anything, but that's another story. Maybe I'm just playing favoritism.
I
You
mean,
know, I
hey,
mean, he came into the league with violence attack. So I think that if anything, he's proved himself a little bit.
And
I
you know what?
Maybe
I
this
also
match will.
forgot. I also forgot that he was in the previous season before, so he has a history there of violence and stuff like that.
Alex
So my
Perez is
apologies to Alex Perez and his family.
Alex Perez is a world traveler. Has been in different companies, wrestling companies around the globe. But it was a huge hire for WGW to pull in a former heavyweight champion. And I see he changed his unique styles. He normally wasn't about deathmatch styles. He was he was more about he was more of a striker, which is funny considering the guy he's facing tonight. Um,
Sure.
but he wasn't a high flyer and he wasn't a risk taker. He was a he was just a straight. He was just around and about in the strikes, his kicks with that vicious knee attack and the death blow elbow.
But being
But you know
around
what?
there,
Go ahead. My bad. I'm
I'm
sorry.
about to say, he's good at spending that time in Japan, man. It'll do that to you. Drive you a bit nuts. Get you in them deathmatch styles, and it did a lot to a lot of people. To the Terry Funks and the Cactus Jacks out there, and the Mick Foleys and Stan Henson. So that'll
Yeah,
be another thing for Alex Perez.
we're gonna see, man. We're gonna
Yeah,
see tonight.
but
This is gonna be
but don't take anything away from Solomon Striker as well, being the WGW, I believe, tag team champion.
longest reigning
He's
tag team champions.
longest reigning. So he's not a slouch in the ring. So give him his props as well.
He is also
Yeah,
this is going to be a battle of two high flyers tonight in Memphis.
also a high flying guy. Yes.
I was going to say WGW should test Solomon because his eyes are always red, but maybe that's just red because of he's angry. So I don't think maybe it's the THC.
And we see Solomon is not by himself. He's bringing the newly crowned Intercontinental Champion, Buck Nasty.
Yes.
Yeah, what a
Buck
great
Nasty guy.
match that was last night.
These two guys, Buck. I still believe it. I'm surprised. Buck's on the card tonight after surviving what could have been one of the hellacious TLC matches we've seen in WGW history.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we saw it all. We saw tables, we saw ladders, we saw chairs, we saw someone go through a barricade. Excellent match. One of the best matches I've seen in WGW in probably about the last 2 weeks.
Buck has impressed.
Buck's a very controversial guy, but the thing about it is he revels in that. He becomes a lot more better at what he does because of that.
You can't take away the fact that he's a champ.
Can't take away
The only
from that.
the only man
Definitely
the only guy in our league that has two championship titles. He is the current WGW Tag Team Champion and now officially the WGW Intercontinental Champion.
not. Like it or not, yo, it seems like it's here to stay. You gotta be able to take it off of him. You gotta be able to be willing to fight to take it off of him.
Yeah, well, hopefully this time around we'll get a lot of people challenging for the Intercontinental belt. because for a while Vertigo had the belt for a very long time. How he won it the first time around was like a finger poke of doom type of situation, and then the second time he won it was because I believe one of the guys retired and just just up in limbo. I mean, so hopefully this time around we can get someone that can actually challenge the Intercontinental Champion Buck, and
Speaking of
maybe they can take it to yeah. Go ahead, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
speaking of challenges, here comes the pure champion right now, Alex Perez.
Oh boy, this Alex Perez
Yeah.
character. He beat Landon Kelly not too long ago to become the new pure champion, and I've
Yeah,
never seen
we got to give him his
Landon
props.
Kelly.
Yeah,
Never seen somebody
Landon
like
Kelly's
that.
been Landon Kelly's been in a different spot lately. If you notice in the chat, haven't really been saying anything, been to himself. But definitely Alex Perez, he earned his victory the hard way in that match. It was a hell of a match. Hell of a match. We've seen a lot of things in that match.
And then recently, after his match on Raw, he stated that he will no longer defend the pure championship in normal matches. He will only defend those matches in what he would call just Anarchy Rules matches, which is what I'm guessing is Extreme Rule matches.
Well, that is what I don't really care about what he's done, because pure champion is supposed to be that pure wrestling champion. You have some joker that comes in from out of nowhere, really, and decides that he's just going to try and switch everything up. Now, I don't like that Landon Kelly character, but he held his own into making sure that pure champion was wrestled in these pure matches.
And here we go.
Yeah,
Match
Landon
locks
Kelly
up.
is a slime ball, but he definitely did what he had to do to keep the belt for as long as he did. Don't have to like him, but you definitely get back to tactics. That's it's everything about wrestling is all a mind trick, a mind game, and Landon Kelly has mastered that. It seems like.
Into the collar and elbow tie.
These two keeps locking up in the ring.
Yeah, this is one of the classic ways to test your opponent.
Tell us about Perez.
We'll be wrestling back and forth, it seems like.
Yep.
For the championship, but the champ can't afford
Both
to
keep
look
on
past
doing
this.
reversals.
If he does, he could lose momentum or even worse, get an injury.
Another thing about Alex Perez, up with Solomon with the reversal. Another thing about Alex Perez, I don't understand. Like, what kills me is I see that he's willing to put his body on the line to stay champion or even become champion. But what is that going to help him in the long run for these matches, for these stuff? You can't possibly keep these matches going and think your body's going to keep up.
He's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to. His body's going to shut down.
If he's the king of the death match, I can see him doing this for a long time. I don't think anyone can slow down Alex Perez, especially with the momentum that he has right now.
Solomon and Alex will go to the outside.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
These death matches kill somebody eventually.
Alex Perez with the reversal.
That got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send the message.
They're outside. They're staking outside. I think being outside is in the zone that I think Alex Perez would want to keep this match in order to keep the pace up in his own favor.
What happened to you? You used to love being outside the ring.
What the fuck?
Whoa, language there.
Oh, shit. Mr.
I don't know what
just
just happened. I don't know what just happened there. I apologize. DDT on the outside.
Well, Whack producer, what do you think?
Well,
I mean, who do you
ferocious
think is
move.
coming out with this match, man? You think that this is going to be Striker? Or is it going to be for Alex Perez?
Right now, it's kind of hard to tell. Striker, he's normally used to being with in his corner. Alex Perez, this is like his this is his moment. I think if he can keep him outside the ring and keep busy out there, I think he might win the match.
Solomon is.
I gotta go with Alex Perez with this one.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Like Solomon, after getting a myriad of offense in, Alex Perez looks to take advantage of Solomon's mistakes. Drop kick to the head.
Beautiful move. I, for one, would like to talk. Would like to give a quick shout out to the designer of this beautiful arena. I mean,
The art
it
guy.
seems like this is where the money. Seems like this is where the money for the WGW wrestlers hasn't been getting paid that much unless you hold a championship. But seems like we're doing really good in the art department.
And Solomon goes for the pin.
Oh,
Kick out at 1. You got to admire him going for that early. Trying to get this match over with.
Trying to take him out.
Blue Thunder Bomb. No pinfall. You see Buck on the outside. Solomon for the belly to belly. And goes for the pinfall again.
Will this be enough? Hang on.
Craziness.
Kick out at 2. Solomon in
not playing around. Like Solomon's just going for the pinfalls early. Like he just doesn't want to get into that zone where, because the more he wrestles with Alex Perez, the worse it's going to be more than likely.
Looks that way.
The whack producer. I mean, I don't know about you, man, but you have to kind of respect the fact that Striker's going straight for the early pinfalls. He's trying to take him out of his zone.
The quicker he takes out Alex Perez, the quicker this match would just be
Oh my
over
God,
with.
Solomon's
you
on
can't
the...
have Alex Perez. Oh my
Solomon's
God.
going to jump off the apron. He's got Alex on the barricade. Oh!
Wow.
My God.
It's crazy. He's taking it to him. I think he's trying to fight in his own game now. Seems like it.
High-flying, risk-taking. The assassin.
Wow. Amazing. I don't know. I don't think Perez is waiting for it.
This is the different side of Striker we've seen before.
He's taking it to Perez. Perez gets a second win.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Perez swings him to the ropes.
I think that might have set Perez off, man. I mean, somebody sitting there going as hard.
Is he going for it? Looks like he is set off. He's going to. Looks like he's setting up for the Molotov cocktail.
Man.
Uh-oh.
He hits it.
It might be over. Oh, goodness.
Molotov cocktail.
Oh my
Can he go for the
God.
pinfall? Look, Buck is distracting the ref. What smart strategy? But Alex can't take advantage.
Very smart strategy to bring him out here now. These management cats is just what they do. They play smarter, not harder. That's why they're gonna keep them belts for a very long time.
Solomon with the trickery.
Tremendous gladiators here in WWE.
Some of the best superstars.
Now for the headlock rest hold.
have to offer.
That was actually very smart strategy for Buck to distract the ref before Alex can actually get a proper pinfall.
Yeah.
Now he's sitting there.
He'd be upset about that one.
These type of holds, these type of rest holds usually help out, but it looks like Perez is fighting out.
Night time. Here's the sleeper.
Oh, boy.
What is Buck doing on the ring ropes?
I'm yawning. It's getting a little sleepy. In
Whatever it is, he's not
Buck's
getting the
trying to
distraction.
Domination here.
You know, you gotta watch out. You know, you don't want him getting kicked out.
Now Perez,
of being over there.
now Perez has Solomon in a rest hold.
Damaged ribs like that can make
Solomon looks to power out.
Now that it's back ring, it seems like it's a little more than hardcore. Maybe the hardcore isn't paying off. Now let's wear these guys down
Not a lot of
and
spring
see
left
if
in this step right now.
someone can pull
Perez
off.
with the reversal.
Nice reversal. A systematic attack here.
Taking
Going
the
crazy.
trying to
This
take
is
those
only the
legs out
first
from him.
match.
This is only the first match already. Oh, stomp to the arm.
What are you doing? We got a match going on here.
Arm
Buck
stop.
with the distraction.
Buck again with the distraction.
And is he going for the red arrow? Solomon's going up for the red arrow.
Oh, that's what he
He
needed.
hits the red arrow.
That's exactly what he needed.
1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Oh, that's crazy.
Competition on that move is becoming
What
Can't
a
believe
close
it.
match.
at this point.
Can't believe it.
He's going to take another chance.
And I can't believe it. Not again.
Is he going for
Going
it
back
again?
and forth, yo.
Alex slowly makes his way up to
Concentrating
his
on the
feet.
face now.
Throws him into the corner. You have to wonder if what can Solomon do to keep him down. Oh, tornado DDT out of the corner.
I was pretty much going to have to shoot this man to keep him down. I mean, this is the king of the death match.
Look at the goosebumps. I love this.
Alex can't keep taking his damage, and Buck comes back on the ropes again. He's getting the attention from the referee and Alex.
Look at this athleticism.
That is what you call teamwork.
Simply amazing.
Heads for the
Can
top rope.
Solomon goes
I
back
believe
up
if
to the
Buck-
top rope.
If he keeps this up, if Buck keeps this up, he's going to be ejected.
He's definitely gonna be ejected. You know what I mean, I don't know
Moonsault from the
what
top.
the ref is doing.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Solomon
another win for
beats
the
the
management.
pure champion.
Wow. That
And
is
what could be
amazing.
an upset?
That's definitely upset and probably prove why he is the owner of a belt. He's a champion as well. You know,
Right.
don't count him out. Don't count him out.
Don't
Wow,
count,
what
don't
that,
count this
what
man
a,
out.
What a
He's the
move.
quiet one. He's the quiet one of the management
Well,
crew, but that doesn't mean that you can't
I
take
still
that
think he should
anything
get
away from him.
tested. His eyes shouldn't be that red.
And you gotta
know,
admit,
man.
guys, you gotta admit, how would this match go down if Buck Nasty was not on the outside of the apron?
You know,
Definitely.
I mean,
If we eliminate Buck from the equation, you never know how this match would have went. Inez was doing a great keeping him outside of.
He goes for the pinfall, but Buck's on the outside, distracting the ref. He couldn't
Doing
even
everything.
get a count.
What we just saw. Highlight
but you
after
know,
highlight.
that's not the referee. That's not anybody's fault but the referees. I mean, if he can't do his job while being maybe slightly distracted, maybe it's not the profession that he needs to be in. Nobody can blame the referee for that one.
No, you can't. And that's all. It's like it's all on self-awareness of the assassin as he gets a pinfall over the pure champion.
And here's some highlights from the matchup.
Well, it looks
Wow,
like
what
the
a
pure
wild
champion
start to the
wasn't so
night's Civil
pure.
War.
Great way to start out your Civil.
Great way. You see the moonsault again.
It's funny how something as simple as a moonsault would take out the pure champion. I mean,
He's the
can't-
aerial. Solomon is the aerial assassin, even with the help of his own management member from the outside. You can't count him out of any fight from any angles.
ASAP. What an amazing match. And that'll do it here for this
another win
one-on-one
for the
matchup.
management team. I mean, my money was on them the whole time. I was very confident.
Man, we're in for another one.
Still
Now,
can't believe that red.
well, up next, ladies and
Ready,
gentlemen,
everybody.
we have Jay Omega of the Dream Team facing off against former member of Double Dragon, Miles Legend.
Former member of the Double Dragon, because it seems like your boy Damian Obsidian couldn't cut the mustard, and he let the fame get to his head.
Definitely was a jobber. We don't wish him well.
I don't know about you, Mr. Youngblood, and I mean you've been in the ring with him a couple times, but gosh Almighty,
I've
I
been in the
can't
ring.
stand
I've been in the. I've had the unfortunate. I've actually had the pleasure to be in the ring with Damian Obsidian. The only thing about him is I respect him. I respect all of his strikes, and I'm truly having the pleasure to actually had the chance to face him. So it is with me. I say I welcome him in his future endeavors. But let's go on to our next match.
He might,
Jay
Hopefully Miles
the
Legend will
Zook
be able to keep
Mega.
up.
Coming down to the
Guy-
ring now, it's Miles
That
Legend.
loves to call.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way
Bad boy.
Gallivant,
from
Miles
Richmond,
Legend.
Virginia, Bad Boy.
Now Miles is actually quite impressive.
We just see Miles fight though.
I mean, Miles is used.
For this guy's career.
Miles was used to a certain strong, he was always catered to his strength. But since he had his minor injury, he's actually had to tone down, and now he's focused more so on his strikes instead of his grappling ability and his grappling sheer strength. So this will
Maybe
be
him
interesting.
Talking to his little buddy. Maybe talking to his little buddy Damian Obsidian kind of helped him out with that. Maybe taught him a little things in the ninja school, and pass his tuning exams because he's gonna need it. He's fighting my man
Yeah,
Jay
because
Omega.
lately the only thing that he's been taught is Miles Legend do anything as of late. Maybe I have a different TV than you guys, but yeah, I haven't really heard. Miles Legend, don't get me wrong, had a decent run as a tag team, but as a singles competitor, really hasn't reached the brass ring, as they would say in this business. So hopefully, this match he can prove himself.
Well, speaking of proving himself, coming down to the ring now is the wise ass, Jay Omega.
J. Omega.
What a
The
reaction.
Tim God, as he calls
Boom hater
himself.
himself.
I can't hear myself think.
I can't wait to
The
see what
zookeeper.
happens when the bell rings and these two finally get to go at each other.
Which is a very
Jay
effective
Omega.
move, by the way.
Jay Omega is my man, yo. Like I was out there having some, some burgers and some of those great New York fries, New York hot dogs, and he was telling me about how he's just willing to fight any other person, any other time, man. Represents New York well.
Always with those style Tims that he wears to the ring instead of regular wrestling boots.
I heard he keeps those Timberlands on after when he get done with the matches. He goes out there and probably finds white producers, old lady, and has his way with her.
Whoa. Time out. Those rumors are completely false. But the rumor that is true about Jay Omega is that he has an extra pair of Timbs under his fitted hat. That's what I heard. I don't know. Like,
And there's the
if,
bell.
This match
if he
has
gets
started.
those
This
dirty,
is
he
a
has an extra pair under
classic.
his hat
Two guys
And we're
that he
locked
can just
up.
put on at any
battling it out
time.
one-on-one. Remember,
We're locked up in the center ring. Looks like Miles Legend is not wasting any time. And Jay Omega says enough of that.
I'll
Goes to
tell
the
you,
headlock.
man, you're gonna have to come out.
Needed a back.
You're not gonna outfight
It's come
Jay
down
Omega.
to a
I'm telling you
battle
this right
of
now. Like,
attrition.
Jay
Or even
Omega's a pretty
outstrike
good-
him.
It could really go either way at this point. Man, what a
This is a
struggle.
guy that you do not want to meet in a back alley.
What hasn't been
That's
said
a
already?
fight that you're not gonna win.
Of course you don't want to meet him in the back alley. He looks like a guy from Def Jam Vendetta.
You can't get mad at this man, yo, because he decides to bring his own flavor and his own style into the ring.
Definitely can't. One half of the Dream Team
He's
with
moving
his
like
partner
a man
Dallas, the
possessed.
Rainbow Warrior Love. Definitely a tag team to be forced with, reckon with. I think they're the number one contenders, if I'm not mistaken.
They are. They will be getting their. From what I've heard, they will be getting their tag team match shortly from the CEO's desk himself. But it's just when are they going to pull the trigger and actually schedule the match?
There's absolutely no quitting
I
them
mean,
tonight.
whenever they do that, I'm looking forward to that. But who knows, yo? I mean, it's on their time now. I mean, Dream Team is the hot new team that's out there in WGW. Who knows? They'll get it on their time.
I will say so far in this match, Jay Omega has been manhandling Miles Legend.
He actually has been. Jay is not with it. He will bring the fight to you if you don't bring the fight to him.
Oh, no.
Tims to temples.
Damage done there.
I mean, let's be honest real here. It's Miles Legend. He's not really a legend. He's pretty much a legend in his own mind.
I agree with that wholeheartedly, but nice reversal from Miles.
Yeah, I agree.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Now,
It's a
here's the
big
thing about
shame.
Jay Omega. You see, he comes in, and off the bat, he's asking for he didn't ask for title shots. He just wants to fight. He doesn't care. He just wants to leave you in the ring with a Timberland imprint on your forehead.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
know?
Tim God, self-proclaimed.
It doesn't get much better than
self-proclaimed. I
this.
mean, look what he's doing to Miles in the ring. Look what he's done since he
He
came
is
to this league.
definitely leaving the tree imprint on his back.
He is beating Miles Legend like a redheaded stepchild. And someone needs to call social
Figuring out
services.
What they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do
I
next.
said, man,
I just sit
does
back
Snap
anybody's
suplex.
life?
enjoying.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right
Jay is
here.
wasting no time. He is getting Miles right up out of here. Kick to the back. DDT.
The DDT. This one is in the
This
books.
is
He's
crazy.
pinfall.
And we're coming
He's going
to
for the
the
pin.
end of this
1,
match.
2,
Oh, look at that.
Almost a
He managed to
3.
get a
Oh,
shoulder
wow.
Almost a 3.
Timing is
The
everything.
Jay
nut
can't
hair
believe
to
himself.
the 3 count.
Just goes to show that
As
Miles
this
Legend
continues, it's harder
does
and
not
harder to
want to
catch your
fight
breath.
Yeah, that'll take the wind out of your sails.
tonight.
It
I
kind of
what's
reminds me
going
of this last
think
fight
he
that I
just wants
saw.
to go home. All right, play the video.
He's setting up.
Is he going for it? Like, is
Side
Jay going
note-
for it? Is Jay going for it?
Nobody controls.
Reversal.
What is it?
Adding insult to potential injury.
Wow.
There. We're looking at complete domination.
Jay with another
here.
reversal. DDT.
King, that's like putting everything on the
DDT.
line.
Yeah, your
Another
net's too
DDT.
The most
delicate for
effective
something like
yet
that.
yet overused move in wrestling today.
Definitely ain't the same since Jake the Snake used it.
Uh-oh. Here we
Still
go.
and he's
Here
going
we
for it
go.
again. Another leg TDT from the Tin God.
DDT is the beginning to the end.
You're right about that.
Tin God goes for the pin.
Tin God.
1, 2,
And the shoulders up.
kick out.
That's a kick out.
Nice. Oh, it's going to take more than that to keep him down tonight.
Jay Omega still can't believe it.
Oh, wait. Nice.
With the reverse, he's like he's just reversing everything Miles Legend is throwing at
Jay
him.
Omega
Just
is
making his
definitely
presence felt there.
mad he can't hit the zookeeper on him.
He's setting up.
Miles with mid taunting mid ring. I understand it.
Ooh, that was stiff. He is just getting busted
Nice
up.
move, my Miles to keep
Wow.
Jay Omega
He's
down.
still down after that.
Miles going right back on the offensive,
Wasted motion in this attack.
going
He's
right back
beating
on
him
the,
like a baboon.
like one of the self-proclaimed, like one of the baboons.
Don't
Like
say
Jay
that,
calls
don't
his
say that
opponents.
too loud. We don't want Peter to come to WGW.
Not at all. Tornado DDT out of the corner from Miles Legend.
This is just a match of the DDT.
That seems to be the move of the night.
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win.
Can
tonight.
Miles hit
I
that
just can't
jackhammer and
imagine one
put
of them
this
also
match
accepting
away?
defeat.
One can only
He's
hope.
endured
Last
heavy
person to
blows
hit a
here.
DDT
How
should
much
get
longer
fired.
he can go? The referee may have called his match kick.
She gets
Oh,
fined,
gosh,
yo.
this is awful.
You know the CEO.
Both
ain't
men
gonna
are
do
laid
anything
out in
about
the
that.
center of the ring after that move. Miles goes for the pin. Rope break, saving Jay Omega. This match has actually gone back and forth many times. Oh, flatliner, Bronx Zoo. He
The
goes for the pinfall.
zookeeper,
That's
the
over.
One,
zookeeper.
2.
And he kicks
Oh,
out.
he kicks out at 2.
Fight again. I can't
Oh
believe
man,
it.
I don't know
He
what it
just
is that this
won't
man
go
has to prove. I don't know why he just don't want to lay down. He's keeping him in the room.
Miles is just with the reversal. You wonder how much he actually has in the tank. Another DDT.
This could turn real ugly. Real
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
Tim
that's
God don't
it.
play around. He's aggressive.
That's
He's
called
aggressive in the ring. He's like a
going
little
down
pit
and
bull.
staying down.
Right now, that pit bull has a muzzle
Looks
on
like
him
one,
because
too.
Miles Legend is actually fighting his way back.
Direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and
And another
knocked in the
reversal
middle
from
of
Miles
the
Legend. Can he steal this match? Drop kick. Miles with the rest hold.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right
Yeah,
now.
slowing
Nice little
things
chin
down
lock.
in this match, he has to because, like I said, Jay Omega is beating the living lint out of him.
One spot.
Yeah, doing a great job of it though.
What a ruthless act.
He still has that
is not
chin
a
lock
position you
attached-
wanna be
like,
in at
attached
any
really
point in
tightly.
this match or
Is he
ever.
gonna pin himself?
Choke the
No.
life out of him.
Jay's fighting back. Jay's fighting back.
I will say one thing, Miles is never giving up. He is not giving up in this match. He is definitely sticking around.
He definitely should though. I mean, what's the point of sitting there trying to keep? What's he gonna
These
do?
guys
Whittle
are
him
giving
away until he ain't got nothing left?
everything they've got.
And he's
They're
gonna
not
just
holding
breathe on
anything
him?
back, and I love it.
Not gonna happen with the Tim God.
He looks absolutely
I will say so
unstoppable
far
here.
this Civil War special WGW pay-per-view only available on the WGW network for $4.99 a year. Great
A
match.
year, it's
Great
$5.
match.
You
It's
give
chump
every
change.
superstar on the roster is crowded
Chump
around
change,
the
baby. If you
monitors
can't
and
afford
I'm
that,
to
I'm
see
gonna
which
tell
one of
you.
These guys comes out victorious.
Oh man, nice cross neck breaker.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
Sidebar, what's up with all these fans, man? Where are the WGW shirts? Where's the free bonus shirt? Where's the JT Money shirts? Where are the where are these shirts? I don't see. I see
Well,
a
He's
Sheamus
kicked it into
shirt.
another gear here tonight.
Wrestling
it's
fans come
distribution,
from
man.
wrestling fans come from all over. Oh, we got a pinfall. 1, 2. Miles Legend kicks out.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
will
Oh
say
my
that,
gosh.
Kevin Youngblood. You haven't fought a match in about 2 months, so I'm pretty sure you don't have a shirt selling. But anywho,
Hey, whoa there now. Now, when I was actually wrestling,
I'm sorry.
one of my shirts was one of the hottest selling shirts in the WW market.
Yeah, Lionheart. Yeah, I remember that shirt.
I gotta tell you, these guys are in
Miles
best
with the
shape I've ever
reversal.
seen 'em in.
European uppercut. You have to wonder if Miles is going to go with the jackhammer or is he going to go with that deadly RKO.
I mean, he's got to do something because, quite frankly, now he's getting embarrassed in this ring.
Powerbomb for Miles Legend. And it took a lot out of him, but he's going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Jay Omega kicks out.
Nice.
My
Yeah,
God, this
no,
match is a
that-
brutal match. It has gone back and forth, back and forth. The momentum has changed so many times. STO for Miles Legend.
He'll be able to come back after that.
Take a lot more than that.
Angle slam.
The last thing you want to have to deal with
How
is
is
this
Miles?
amount
Where's
of
Miles
power.
getting all this energy
Every
from?
time he has to get up, it takes more
And he
more
goes for the
effort.
pinfall.
And will this
1,
It may be.
2.
And a kick
Oh, kick
And
out
that's
from
all that
Jay.
matters. This match
My
continues.
Kick out
God.
from
Why don't
Jay
you just
Omega.
go
to keep
somewhere?
this guy
Go
down.
somewhere and ride.
There may be no
Very
Flatliner.
crazy match here. Oh my God,
Bronx
another
Zoo.
zookeeper.
He could pin his opponent
1,
right here.
I think this
2,
is it.
3. Miles Legend is out of here.
What a
And-
huge win.
And that's it.
Get that
That's
bum,
all
get
she
that
wrote.
bum out of here. That's when. That's
One
exactly what
zookeeper,
happened.
and that was it.
We may be looking at the match of the year.
That
Jay
goes to
Omega does
show.
not disappoint.
Another. So far, we're 2 for 2 in these matches, man. We're 2 for 2.
I knew exactly. I'm fully confident. I knew exactly that Jay Omega was going to bring the energy that he needed to bring. He's the Tim God.
You gotta give
Boot-
Miles. You
knee-
gotta give Miles Legend all the credit. He put everything in
No,
those
we're not
last.
giving.
believe what
I'm
we
not
just
giving
saw.
him no credit
Highlight
because
after
you know what? He
highlight.
put up a fight, but at the end of the day, he lost.
That match was
Big L,
incredible.
0. Go back to the gym, do push-ups, sit-ups, chin-ups, and come back next time.
You gotta get his strength up. If he wants to be a contender, then he has to get his strength up, young blood. You should know how that is.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know what it is. He switched his diet up. He's lost a bit of muscle mass, and now he's down. Now he's slimmed up, but I don't think it's helping him. I think it's just like what was supposed to make him quicker, but I don't know. Maybe he lost the passion for the business.
You know,
I don't
maybe
know
he
what
should
it
just
is. A
go
lot
back
of these
home.
people in WGW, man, they've been gaining weight, losing weight. You know, I hate to go off course, but look at Real Deal Ricky. 1 minute he's a super heavyweight, minute he wants to fly around, but you know when you lose weight, that's what happens.
Victory.
I'll tell you what, Cole.
Oh,
everyone's
sad.
supposed
That
to go
character.
after each
We're
and
not
every
even
week.
getting to him. We're
What
not
a
even
match.
getting to him.
It'll be interesting
Shout out
see
to
the
Jay Omega
fall
for winning
following this
once
big
again,
singles win here
proving
tonight.
that it's always those Tims to the temples, man.
Up next, we actually have more management members again. It's Buck Nasty going up against Slade in a non-title match. So just so we see another version of Buck, and this time he's not going to be on the apron. He'll be inside the ring. Let's see how he fares against former Seven Sanctum member Slade.
You know, them Seven Sanctum guys, whew, man, I've never
Who?
seen nobody, I never seen a bunch of people implode in my life. I mean, you had them all gather together, give that bum Vertigo that IC title, and then get mad when he don't want, get mad when he don't do anything with it.
But I think
And this is also a grudge match.
what I also want to say is, yeah, it actually is. These two are no strangers to each other, considering that they actually were in the running for the WGW Championship. But every time Slade and Bowen got close, Buck and Co. would always prevail.
I hate
Right
to cut
before-
you off, but doesn't anyone else see that Slade has all these red tattoos and he looks like he's like radioactive? That doesn't look strange to you at all?
I
Well,
actually
he's
thought it.
certainly not natty.
Yeah, I actually, whatever works. I mean, whatever helps his attitude. I mean, what you got to change some stuff, man. I was a prick, but then I actually had to start getting myself mentally ready, and now I'm
If I,
quite a nice guy.
if I recall, young blood, it's because Russ Snow beat your brains around the ring up until you had a change of heart. You didn't even know who you were for
Wow.
like 2 weeks.
Wow. Gather him.
But it's
No
okay though,
comment.
man.
But here's Slade coming down to the ring right now.
I appreciate the management for everything that they've done for this league. If it wasn't for them, who knows? We could have had it. We could have had another long, boring title reign from Hunter. We could have had a long title reign from you, Kevin Youngblood. I mean, not a lot there, but these management boys came from out of nowhere, and they have dominated this league. I don't think this is
Love it.
Definitely the new era of WGW management coming in. No one knew who Russ Snow was. No one knew who the management was as a stable when they came in and basically swept all the belts almost. The only one they don't have is the Pure Championship. But who knows? That might just change.
As you see Slade looking into his lantern of souls, you gotta wonder what's on his mind tonight. Is he finally over Vertigo? Is he finally over the fact that the Seventh Sanctum failed?
Souls in there. I think there's some loud in there.
Well, if he was a Chicago dude, I'm pretty sure that he would be carrying some loud in there. But Slade is out of all the people from Seventh Sanctum, Slade has been pretty dang strong. He's been very dominant in all of his matches. I'm not going to take that away
He's
from him.
definitely the stronger of the three that were together. Yeah.
But is he mentally strong? We're gonna find out tonight in the Civil War, on WGW Civil War. Speaking of which, love them or hate them, here comes the management.
Yeah.
You have to be impressed with their reign that they've have going on in WGW today. Me fighting Russ Snow and taking on every member of the management, I was impressed. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I may have underestimated them. But hopefully Slade does not underestimate Buck tonight.
Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
He really can. But I think if we know from anything from the last match we had earlier tonight, we're going to see a lot of Mr. Striker as much as we're going to see Buck Nasty, because there ain't no way that Buck is going to lose when he's got his partner right there on the side, make sure everything runs.
Yeah.
Smooth.
I mean,
I will say one thing. While we're mentioning the seventh rectum or whatever their name was, we got to give a quick shout out to Bowen, Free Bowen. We hope you keep your head up and you'll return soon to WGW.
Yes, I mean I'm trying to listen to the crowd. I hear "We Want Vertigo" chant, but I think it's coming from his family.
Yeah, I think it's those two fat people over there.
Yeah,
I didn't want to say anything.
All right, guys, the match is about to begin.
You
see Buck's ready, and Slade wastes no time. These two have history together. Slade with the DDT.
Hey, come on!
And
there's no need.
Here's Solomon already on the ring apron, helping Buck.
What's gonna happen now?
You could call this
with a suplex. You gotta admit,
I think
Slade
that
can lose tonight. With Solomon at the Buck's side, these two ain't never lose.
Well, look, a win tonight is
one of WGW's best tag teams to date.
But the momentum
they're a well-oiled machine. It's hard to sit there and compete with that.
Buck with another suplex. And yeah, you're right about that. It's one thing that most teams don't have, as well as Buck and Solomon do, and that's chemistry.
Look at this. He's in full control of this one.
Slade Slade came out. Slade came out of the gates with hellacious intentions, but now it looks like Buck is actually taking control.
What a great weekend of WWE action it's been so far, and it's only Saturday. We still have another day to go. Oh, wow.
Slade's actually fighting back. And it appears, I mean, hey, all red everything.
From our vantage point, it doesn't
You
even
know,
look like a
when it
slip.
works, it
Slade
works.
might be in here.
He's moving like a man
Slade might be out here looking like a used tampon, but it's hard to say that this man
Will you
isn't
stop?
here to fight. I mean, look at him, man. I mean,
And his
Say what you will
attack
about Slade, but he
continues.
is intimidating.
This is getting tough to watch. Oh, wait. Nice
Buck with the reversals.
Quick thinking to
Oh,
avoid
Slade with the reversal. And a suplex up. No, neck breaker. My God. Buck could be out.
Hoping to end it early.
1,
Here's hoping.
2.
Escapes
No,
with
2
the
count. Wow.
you know, I thought I saw on that sign. I thought I saw in the crowd a WCW rule sign. I mean, what's up with these fans?
I think they just didn't know how to spell WGW, but whatever.
Drop kick from Buck. Solomon going on. What is Solomon doing? Solomon slid a chair in the ring. In the center of the ring. The
There
ref
we
doesn't
go.
even see
Fighting
it.
smarter,
It'll be interesting
fighting
to see
smarter,
who
not
becomes
harder.
the
Maybe just
Solomon.
leave it in there because
Solomon
Buck needs to
distracting
sit
the
down.
ref. Solomon distracting the ref. Buck is hitting the ref. Oh my God. What is
the
this?
hell is
What is
going
going on? Ref. The ref did not see any of this.
He just was only doing that because he needed to sit down.
Drew this one up.
Man.
I think we need to start testing these referees too. Drug tests is for everybody.
The ref slowly removing the chair from the ring. Thank God. Buck could have really did damage to that. Like, could really have done damage with that chair in the ring.
You know, that's what kept the titles around their waist. It's working smarter, not harder.
That's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your
Buck
head,
with the
Cole.
reversal.
If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
Buck throws
I
Slade in the
applaud these
corner.
men.
I mean, hell, you can't. It may be dastardly, but man, it was intelligent. Slade with the suplex.
Certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage.
I mean, you've done some slim, slimy stuff like that back in the day.
I mean, I have.
I'm sure.
He's showing
But
no
you know,
signs
it's
of
just
letting
straight out. Just when it comes down to wrestling in the ring, you have to try to be better than your opponent. And granted, Solomon, being smart, distracting the ref, putting the chair in the ring, counts as being smarter than your opponent. Oh, knees to the back to Slade. Is he out?
The shoulders are down.
1, 2. No, kick out.
No.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done.
You know, this is the way to represent for the tag team match we've missed. I'm hoping that Slade can bring something else because this isn't going to go well with him. Not with those two characters. Not with Solomon right there ringside.
You would have to hope Slade can be better as a singles competitor than he is as a tag team wrestler. I mean, no offense, but you have to see here that it's just he hasn't clicked. He's had his match against Vertigo, failed that. He's failed numerous of times against the tag team champions, and yet you're wondering what does he have to do?
But I can't think of anything I'd rather be
Kind
doing
of reminds me of another wrestler by the name of Real Deal Ricky.
Who was in the match tonight for Team Tunney tonight in the elimination tag match in our main event. Guys, thank you for tuning in to WGW Presents Civil War. I'm Kevin Youngblood with the Professor Q and Whack Producer calling the action. Buck sends Slade to the ropes. Buck misses a drop kick. Now Slade sends Buck to the ropes.
Sidebar, I bet Buck feet smell horrible. Who wrestles in church socks and dress shoes?
I've asked him that personally back in the locker room, and he just says, "Hey, I'm a classy man. I'm a businessman. No matter where I go." He's got
Let the
Slade in a
man
headlock.
wears whatever he wants to wear. Let the man wear whatever he want to wear because, hey, that's his prerogative. He's able to do that. You know, he melted down the belts and was able to get himself a nice fresh watch.
And shoes. That was.
Oh yeah, and shoes. Ferragamos.
Buck and Slade to the outside. You gotta wonder if Solomon would even come over there to mess with Slade at all to help out Buck, and Buck gets sent into the turn post.
not sure I can watch this.
At this point, you think you'd have that move well scouted.
You gotta wonder what's going through Slade's mind. Is it just anger or frustration? Or hell, even both.
I'm not sure I can watch
You know,
this.
what I do notice is
Yeah, I
that
believe it's both.
Slade's buddy Vertigo isn't here by his ringside, and even though they broke up, they still were in good standing. In fact, I think Vertigo tried to get Slade into team, what was it, team
Solomon climbs the apron to
Team
distract
Douglas?
Slade.
What's he gonna do here? What's he gonna do
Buck
here?
with the suplex on the Slade. My word. Buck goes for the arm submission.
Oh, man,
He's got him in an armbar.
Submission and tight.
Could he
There's no
tap?
escape.
That's
Could he
a new
tap?
one.
You don't see that a lot from Buck.
You don't.
His strikes have a
So
little
these manager cats are here to fight.
Oh, Superman punch! Superman punch out of nowhere!
Uh-oh.
And Solomon's distracting the ref. Solomon is distracting the ref.
Again. Very
Smart.
slime ball and shovel.
landing that perfect strike.
Very smart.
Nailed him.
Very
The action
smart
goes
move. I
on.
mean,
Oh, he's in trouble
Slade.
now.
Slade gets ready to hit his move. Oh, with the reversal! Powerbomb! My word!
oh my goodness.
My word, the strength from Buck.
He's zeroing in on the arm now.
My word, I'm still impressed. You don't think a man can do that, but he did.
Oh no! Wait a minute, Cole. What's
No.
he gonna do
That's
here?
crazy.
I don't think this is a fair fight.
Oh,
Definitely not a fair fight. We need to get Solomon out of here.
he had, like, in the ref's eyes, he hadn't done anything to warn himself out of here.
No quitting them tonight.
Well, just knee attack to to Slade. You have to wonder how long Slade can keep this up. All this damage he's taking. Oh man, Buck goes for the pinfall.
He's got him.
One, 2.
Two.
He kicks out.
Uh,
Slade kicks out. Buck is just, he can't believe it. What does he have to do? Oh my God, Slade! Solomon back to the ropes. Slade can't even get for the pinfall.
yet again, this
Embrace
is
it.
crazy.
Solomon distracts the ref. My word.
I will say one thing, this crowd is definitely into this match right here.
Yeah, they're all on their feet. These fans are everywhere on their feet, and I'm excited.
Exactly what they came to see.
Are they like they're pulling for Slade? Slade! What the fuck with the reversal?
Oh, out of nowhere.
You can tell that young blood is getting really into this match. Makes him wish that he was able to wrestle again.
Solomon throwing another chair into the ring. The ref doesn't see it.
Old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
The ref doesn't see it. Slade doesn't see it. Will he see it? Somebody has to see it.
Look at the eyes.
Slade with these myriad of punches. Knee.
Fighting.
Knee.
I will
Slade
say
is
one
fighting
thing,
a
the
good
management,
fight.
they operate like a group of hyenas. These guys are like brothers.
Here comes
They will
Slade.
do
Slade with the
everything,
Superman
anything.
punch. Superman punch. And Buck is out.
Another one.
And I think he may be busted open. My God.
Oh my.
Slade with the pin.
Move about
1,
blood.
2. Buck kicks out. How?
How? Oh my God.
Goodness gracious. But a bloody mess, bleeding all over
Slade
his
with the
man-
chair.
management shirt.
Slade has had enough. Slade has had enough. He uses the chair.
Yeah, he needs to put that chair down.
He puts the
This
chair
is
to
That's
Buck.
crazy.
Wow.
This is
The
sick.
ref didn't even
Where's
see
the
it.
referee at?
Solomon may have just cost Buck this match.
Fire that man.
Powerbomb
What is
again.
wrong with him?
Buck's wise. Buck's wise to it. What is he doing now?
This makes me sick seeing this.
He's got him in the gut wrench power bombs. 1.
Saturday at WWE action here tonight.
Trifecta.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
2. Can he hit him again? 3.
Incredible. It's amazing.
This
what
might
happens
be
when a
it for
competitor
Slade.
channels
Buck goes for the cover.
That's it. Send him home.
1,
Send him home.
2, 3. It's done. Management sweep tonight.
What a match. So
That
close
match
yet
was
so far.
incredible.
You don't get experience points in wrestling. You don't get you did good trophies. It's wins and losses.
There is no first place for second. You
A
can't. It's
great
like,
man said
Amazing.
that.
but
I think
wow,
his
man.
name is Landon Kelly.
I give it to Slade. I give it to Slade for trying everything, even using the chair against Buck while the ref was distracted.
I think he should be fined. I think he should be suspended for something like that. I can't believe him. That's why Seven Sanctum broke up, because all they
But you
did
know
was
what?
be
It also
violent.
goes to show that what would the management be without ringside assistance? What would they be?
I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after
Hey,
highlight.
I'm surprised. The ref didn't even kick. Solomon did enough to help Buck and didn't do the same amount of not getting kicked out by the getting kicked out by the ref. And here we
And
see Buck going for those gut wrench suplexes. My word.
I'm getting a tweet saying that Vertigo is calling out Slade right now as we speak, calling him a red bum, and he'll be nothing but a bone of Vertigo. Wow. So I think we figured out why Vertigo did not come out in that match.
Here's your winner, Mr. Perfect.
That's crazy. Those two used to be so tight, used to be like brothers, and to see the lack of respect that Vertigo has for Slade is upsetting, to say the
You gotta
least.
wonder how Buck's
Well, I
feeling after
think
getting hit and split open.
I think I'd be pretty pissed off too. I mean, them shirts that he has are not cheap, $500. It's not like Douglas's shirts. These shirts are very expensive. The management has very expensive taste.
Speaking of which,
And very
it is
dirty
time. It
shirt
is
styles.
time now for our main event of the evening. It is the Civil War match, 6-man elimination tag between between Team Douglas and Team Tunney.
Coming up next.
Now, this one I've been looking forward to. Now, me personally, I have a lot invested in his team.
Gentlemen, who do
You
you
know, I had
have? Who do you have coming out with the victory tonight?
easily. I have to go with my man's JT Money, Joe West, and I guess Ricky, because hey, this team that Doug has put up is the most ragtag, ridiculous team I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's freaking Vertigo, Pharaoh, and Landon Kelly. Wow.
Each team has had. Each team has had champions on each side, with Joe West being the leader of Team Tunney, being our first ever pure champion and a WGW heavyweight champion. But on the other side of for Team Douglas, he has put up a team that's not one but two former champs and Mr. Money in the Bank. My question is, how do you think Pharaoh and Landon Kelly could they coexist after that feud they had a
that's
few
one
months
of the
ago?
big questions. You never know. These guys, they had a war. These guys fought, and I believe the Pharaoh never won a match. Unfortunately, got banished off to SmackDown, and then he went and won, quote unquote, won the Money in the Bank. And ever since then, he's been praising the Giza or whatever, the Skeezer or whatever, that everything's about to change. But now you got him put together with a former pure champion, Landon Kelly, and a former Intercontinental champion in Vertigo, and now you got this guy with the quote unquote Money in the Bank match. We got to see how these two are gonna, or three are gonna coexist, because we never seen Landon Kelly in Vertigo and the Pharaoh in these circumstances before. So my pick tonight would probably have to be Team Tunney, because those guys are more close knit. I believe, even though that's a horrible shirt JT Money's wearing, um, I think the team of Team Turney might pull this off, and who knows the attitude Landon Kelly's gonna have. He's one of those guys
Yeah,
that's
because
just
we
for
know,
himself.
yeah, we know Landon Kelly likes to switch his attitude up like paper on rice. But I can tell you this: first off, JT Money shirt is a pretty great shirt that you could find in our shop zone, right here,
Yeah.
right now. If you go to WGW Shop Zone. Second
Buy
of
one
all,
get 8
what,
free.
second of all, the only thing that I'm concerned about is Ricky. I mean, JT and Ricky haven't had the greatest relationship. I mean, Ricky Wallace and Luther King jumped JT not too long ago, and surprisingly, they're on this team. But as we see the entrances,
And here comes Joe West, team captain of Team Tunney.
Joe West, aka the Prodigy, aka the man of the white trash bash. Devastating move. That's one thing I want to see because we got two guys in this match that use super kicks. We have the Pharaoh that uses his super kick, and then we have the white trash bash. Which one is better? We'll hopefully see tonight.
the white trash bash. I would say had to put a couple people out. I mean, he started his season started out rough, but Joe West had came strong. In fact, he was a WGW champion, the same belt that you held, Youngblood.
He was, and I've known
I've
known Joe West for years. He is a friend of mine, and I couldn't have been any more proud of him winning that belt that night. I wish I was there with him celebrating. But now,
was you proud when he lost it the next night?
well,
all right then, there we go.
and here comes Real Deal Ricky, member of the Riot Squad.
And his tag team partner,
Riot Squad. Who was it? Wallace and another bum. Oh, Luther King. Yeah. Wonderful team. I don't think they've won anything yet, but wonderful team.
3 men who were cast off from Team SmackDown came over to Raw and did not lose a match for months. And then they band together as the Riot to change things. They do not like how they've been treated by the CEO, by SmackDown general manager Douglas. They just had enough, said enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
I will say one thing though. I'm glad Real Deal Ricky found himself. You know, he went from being Undertaker clone or white trash guy to a UFC fighter to a Brock Lesnar clone to whatever he is now. I'm glad he found himself. So we'll see how he does this match.
And here comes the fan favorite, JT Money.
Mr. Hustlemania himself.
JT Money is the man, and I've known him for quite some time, and hey, man, he has a lot to prove in this match. I mean, I've never seen somebody hate somebody as much as JT Money hates Douglas. He's disrespected him and his family. He's done a lot of stuff to this guy, and quite frankly, I'm expecting to see what exactly he's going to do in this match.
Yes,
so he has a vendetta, basically. Okay,
yeah, he has a big
wonderful.
vendetta.
JT Money is one character I'm actually looking forward to see how he actually does with his high flying King of the Hurricane Rana type moveset.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
He has a new jacket. He says he's the best in the world. I mean, that's the thing about
I heard that
JT.
somewhere before.
Yeah, man. I mean, that sounds like he's from. I don't think he's from Chicago. You see Team Tunney.
I mean,
in the ring.
We know nothing but quitters from Chicago.
Team Tunney's waiting.
Why are we even talking about some guy from another organization anyway? Who cares? It's all about WGW.
Speaking of
standing
which,
in unison. I mean,
standing in unison as a team.
Right. I never thought I would see that.
That's crazy. You know, Landon Kelly has his own vendetta as well. You know, Team or Tunney basically did not pick Landon Kelly, the self-proclaimed face of Raw, the only guy on Raw that had a belt for the longest, and basically showed him disrespect. And next thing you know, Douglas reaches out, brings Landon Kelly onto the team, and we'll see how him and the Pharaoh will coexist in this match. I think Vertigo is basically.
Well, I didn't remember it like that.
Speaking of Vertigo, he's coming down to the ring now by himself. This is the first time we've seen Vertigo come down by himself since the Seventh Sanctum broke up. But tonight, This is going to be a tag match to represent who has the better brand, Raw or SmackDown. Man, with all this pyro tonight, man, I'm wondering, like, I guess WGW has it in them to afford said pyro.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, what's going on? That's crazy. We got all this money for this pay-per-view, but we always got to fight at Monday Night Raw. It's crazy. Can't believe it.
Also, this house show, this special presentation of WGW Civil War is brought to you in part by Ubisoft. Ubisoft, pick up the division on Tuesday, March 8th.
And also brought to you by Birdman Lugs. Yes, Birdman Lugs. Slam of the week. Remember that?
Ketchup chips. I am Canadian, you know.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, it must be a Canadian thing.
Out now comes the Pharaoh, Mr. Money in the Bank himself. The self-proclaimed answer to all of WGW's problems.
You know, or he could be the responsibility for WGW's problems. I mean, I've seen a lot of Pharaoh's matches. I've seen a lot of things that he's done. Some people will call him a snake. Very slimy individual.
The main question is, when is he going to cash in that Money in the Bank? Is he afraid?
That's the question. I mean, he did beat Russ Snow, along with JT Money, who pinned Russ Snow in the tag team match with Joe Prodigy. So that's saying something about that team. But he did beat Russ solo. So why hasn't he used that to cash in yet?
I want to say it's nerves, but I also want to say he's very calculating on when he's going to cash in that briefcase. He's waiting for the proper time to have his chance to become WGW champion. Now, granted, there has been moments to where he should have cashed in, but he didn't. Baffling, I know. If it was up to me, I would have cashed in. I would have had Russ Snow tapping out in the middle of the ring.
Well, you didn't. And that's why we are at where we at right now. I'm just saying, Youngblood.
Exactly.
You had your chance, Youngblood. Why don't you
let see you back in the ring one day, though. Yeah. But right now, you're the Corey Graves of WGW.
You never know, guys. Never say never in the world of wrestling. Unless, you're Daniel Bryan.
Well, you never know. We might see him in PWG soon.
See Pharaoh celebrating in his entrance. You wonder how Team Douglas is going to coexist, because now on one half of the ring, you actually have a cohesive unit. On the other side, you actually have a questionable unit. Speaking of questionable, Landon Kelly, one of my best friends in wrestling today. Landon Kelly. Here is
he kind of looks familiar.
From nothing.
He is just like JT Money. Mr. Landon Kelly is your wild card in this Civil War tag match.
Landon Kelly and JT Money actually, they didn't get along at one point neither. I mean, if it wasn't for Landon Kelly making JT Money tap out, he wouldn't have had the opportunity to become the Priya champion. And JT Money has not liked Landon Kelly since then.
All right, the match is about to begin. It looks like Joe will take on Vertigo. The winner of this match, this is how this works. This is an elimination tag match. As soon as you were eliminated if you were gotten in a pinfall or submission or a disqualification. The winner of the match is last team standing. Here we go. Vertigo wasting no time to put the offense towards Joe. And these two actually have a history together.
I have a strong feeling these guys will throw caution to the wind.
Nice clothesline from Vertigo.
I hope you're right. That's exactly what I want to see.
What do you think West's mindset is right now?
Well, I've seen competitors get
Those vicious headbutts from Vertigo.
We have to worry about that here.
Calculating with its strikes.
It's so crazy. Look at the crowd. They're on their feet already, and the match has just begun.
Vertigo sends Joe West back to the ropes, and he pushes. Oh, nice. Joe hadn't got any offense in.
It's good to see Landon Kelly on the apron cheering Vertigo on. I don't see that much happening with the Pharaoh.
I'm actually surprised they're actually not biting into each other right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised Landon Kelly didn't see him yet. For being
The refs count on
snake
the refs counting starting this countdown. He's already at 3.
There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
But say what you want about the Pharaoh. He's time and time again somehow defying the odds, being at the right place at the right time.
DDT to the outside.
Whoa.
Joe gets back in the ring. The ref's count is at 6. Can Vertigo get back in the ring?
And he brings the action back inside the ring.
Yeah, I think this is good strategy.
Vertigo back in the ring and hits a suplex.
See what kind of response we'll
with
get.
the kip up.
That suplex was perfect. He makes the
Vertigo
tag.
tags in Pharaoh.
Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? Look.
Quick look at the leg. This is what happens.
Pharaoh
when someone
going
wants
after
to
the leg
eradicate
early.
their opponent from competition.
Yeah, that leg can't stand much more abuse. Camel clutch applied. And man, is he pulling back on that neck.
I don't believe the
With
destruction we're seeing.
just gotta wonder what kind of offense. Kick. He blocks.
That's one thing I can't say about the Pharaoh. He is like
Samoan drop.
He's almost a master with the
Need to
kicks.
see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable
Pharaoh's
with.
going for the cover early.
And into the cover.
1, 2. Oh no! Joe kicks out. Can Joe get to his corner?
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Joe gets to his corner and tags in Real Deal Ricky.
What's he gonna do here? What's he gonna do here?
Pharaoh with the DDT.
Nowhere.
Another one.
Knocked the breath out with a crushing kick to the gut. I wouldn't be able to breathe for a week.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another
Knee
gear
drop
tonight.
from the Pharaoh.
We know what this is.
Wilson scores big.
Oh, man.
He's
what
going for the
an
pinfall.
amazing
1,
move there by
2.
Wilson.
Ricky gets up.
And a booming leg
I
drop.
think that he's starting to prove his worth.
Oh,
He got
super
something
kick!
on that.
Pharaoh hits super kick. Pharaoh hits the super 1, 2. Oh man, he gets up. Super kick out of nowhere.
Saturday, I can't help but think of the famous 6:05 time slot WCW had for years.
And here comes
That was
Vertigo
a
back tagged in,
for
back in the
generations of
ring.
fans.
Not today, too fast. Oh, right to the
This is
gut.
crazy. This is insane.
Look out. He's in big trouble.
We're looking at
Ricky
complete
finally getting some
domination
offense
here.
in. Looks like he shook off that super kick from Pharaoh.
Thinking to avoid that.
Vertigo for
Anyone
the
can take
pinfall.
that kick
1.
off.
You're gonna have to do a lot more to keep Ricky down.
Hey, the elbow is one of the
Vicious
hardest
attacks
parts of the body. Why not
coming
use
from
it?
Vertigo.
There's the switch.
And they're tagging back in Pharaoh. You're wondering when Landon Kelly's gonna make an appearance in the ring.
Oh, wow.
Maybe he's playing the smart route.
Ricky with the power bomb.
This one's over.
1. Kick out at 1. My word.
He gets the
Ricky
tag.
tags in JT Money.
Oh, that's one way to make your lunch come back up.
JT makes his up. Oh! JT Money comes in and gets knocked right back down. Vicious elbows and from attacks from the Pharaoh.
Away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine
Pharaoh with the kick.
Accepting defeat.
Gotta be wondering what's going. Like, just you gotta be wondering. Both GMs are probably watching this, wondering what team's gonna prevail.
I don't know about you, but I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing on a Saturday night than watching this great match.
Pharaoh throws JT to the ropes. Samoan drop.
That looked devastating.
Again.
JT musters out of the hold.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
JT's got to get some of that Hurricane Rana offense in.
Domination here.
Not looking good for Team Tunney early.
Right here.
Pharaoh and Vertigo have been a two-man army.
Oh, man, what an amazing move there by Wilson.
Kick out from JT.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet and just kept coming.
Man, that came out of left field.
Gotta be wondering, just look at the super, like just JT with some offense. Finally,
This is gonna be
And it's still crazy. Landon Kelly's still not in the match.
he's gonna be. Actually, he is the wild card. Landon knows, like no one has tagged in Landon Kelly, but he knows as soon as he gets in, it's gonna be a problem.
So far, I think the Pharaoh has been the most dominant person in this match.
You know that's and Pharaoh actually tags in Landon Kelly.
Wow, hell
I have
froze
now
over.
officially seen everything, man. Landon and Pharaoh still hate each other, but you gotta wonder, did they squash this
He wants this battle decided
for this match?
inside the ring.
And that's why
JT tried to get to Joe West. Doesn't look like Landon's gonna let him. Landon with the myriad of offense already. Here's a pinfall.
Yeah, there we
Two,
go.
kick out from JT.
It's not very often you see 6 superstars of this caliber competing at the same time.
Kelly with the back.
Domination
JT
here.
is getting
And he's gonna
manhandled.
have to do something big here. His partner is in bad shape.
I'm just happy the Pharaoh didn't come out as Pharaoh Kelly.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
Whoa, whoa.
Very.
Kelly goes for this patented DDT from the corner.
Scores big.
But can Kelly capitalize here?
But JT fights back. He needs to make a tag.
He makes the tag.
And he tags in Joe West.
Yeah, he needed that really bad because
He's doing everything
Landon
he can
Kelly
to
was
get
just
his
destroying him
bearings
right
back
there.
here. Otherwise,
Yeah,
this
man,
match
you
could
gotta
be
wonder,
sooner
man. They
than
gotta
anyone
fight
could have
back.
anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you
Or
have
they're
to
gonna be
settle
facing
things down.
elimination
Get
very
the blood
early.
flowing back in your
Earlier
body.
than anticipated.
And
Drop kick from Kelly.
But can Kelly capitalize here?
Onto the team lead. He goes for the count.
Quick pin.
1,
It may be.
2. Joe West kicks out at 2.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Uh-oh.
Joe West throws Landon Kelly into the corner. Drop kick.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Uh-oh.
Joe West planning something here. Lawn dart into the corner.
What a great weekend of WWE.
This could be it for Landon.
so far, and it's only
First
Saturday.
time I seen him, yeah, he needed that offense move right there.
Moonsault from Joe. Joe for the pin.
He's looking to, here's the cover.
1, 2. Kelly kicks out.
That'll have you worrying
Drop
about
kick from Joe.
long-term injuries for sure.
You have to excuse us for a moment. Our colleague, Professor Quincy, actually dropped out. We're getting some technical difficulties. He'll be added back in. Suplex from Joe West.
Ensemble in the ring right now.
Prodigy's gotta be.
WWE's most successful competitors.
Prodigy's
for
gotta
sure.
get his offense in. Reversal from
Finally
Landon
picking
Kelly.
it up.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Landon puts a stop to that.
The faces absorbing a lot of punishment right now.
I've always respected Landon and his like unorthodox style of offense, but since I've been gone, he looks like he's got more serious.
Yeah, you have to be more serious.
His whole neck just crumbled
League because they were serious. They were saying that he was a joke, and he started from the bottom and climbed all the way up until he became pure champion, which he actually lost to Alex Perez not that long ago.
I mean, you got to see where his mind is, but right now, Team Douglas is actually the more cohesive unit. The team that we're sitting here thinking would not coexist is actually coexisting. Not only that, they're dominating. And Pharaoh locks in the pyramid scheme. And Ricky powers out of it. Ricky is strong. Like, Ricky's a strong dude, man.
I thought it was.
Samoan drop again. Ricky is a strong dude. He's probably the strongest man in the ring. Actually, on either side of the ring.
Some of the best superstars the WWE.
Oh, Jersey. Oh, what? He reversed it. He was going for the Jersey Turnpike. He couldn't hit it. Pharaoh with the quick strikes.
Oh, out of nowhere.
This is a beating inside and out.
Yeah,
Ricky throwing his body into the Pharaoh. Now he goes for the pinfall.
Hey, the
One.
shoulders are down.
Kick out at one. You gotta do more. You gotta do more damage, man. Ricky with the submission.
His arm is now in an extremely
Rope break, though.
compromising position. This pet's
Oh, another super kick from the Pharaoh.
This could do it.
maybe it.
And they break up the pin. Now everyone's in the ring.
Executed.
And everyone's out of the ring. And the ref is out.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Vertigo takes out Joe West.
Nearly driven.
Vertigo has had enough. Taking care of the two team captains are sitting there fighting each other.
Oh, out of nowhere.
On the outside.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, out of nowhere.
Test of strength.
Take a shot like that, and you feel
From Ricky.
All
Ricky
these
with the
power
pinfall.
moves tonight are- the shoulders are down.
1, 2, 3. Pharaoh's gone. Ricky with the first elimination. Pharaoh is out.
Wow.
The ref did not see the rope break.
Another great Saturday.
Pharaoh is
I'm not
gone.
surprised.
Thank you so much for tuning
Pharaoh
in.
is gone. He's been eliminated. Now it's just down to Landon Kelly and Vertigo. But Vertigo has been handed
He's trying to mangle his
defeat
face
on the
here.
outside of the ring.
Oh, wait,
I'm not
Few
surprised by
superstars are as
the Pharaoh
dominant
getting
as this
eliminated.
guy.
Pharaoh got eliminated trying to go for the ring rope. He didn't see it. The ref didn't see it. And now Team Douglas is down to 2.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor
DDT from Landon Kelly.
come back from this.
We're looking
He's
at
gonna go
complete
pit. He's
domination
pinning
here.
RDR, but RDR gets up. Fights back with a clothesline. Hellacious clothesline. He's gonna tag in Joe
And there's
West.
the tag.
Yes, tag is made.
Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here?
You gotta wonder, what is Team Douglas up to
Become the central
now,
point of this attack.
considering
It's only a matter
that
of
they
time
just had
before
Pharaoh
assistance to
eliminated?
walk will be needed.
Anybody got a crutch?
Is Kelly going for the bad dreams?
For it again.
Kelly hits the bad dreams. There it is.
Big.
Bad dreams from Landon Kelly.
Oh, there it is. What a maneuver.
Can he pin the
That's how
team
you
captain
put away
from
an
Raw?
opponent. I love it.
Team Tunney. Vertigo gets in the ring.
Oh, the glory here.
That'll definitely be a big
Oh!
slap in the
Going for his
face if
partner.
he did.
Joe was on the edge. JT Money broke him out.
Quick thinking to avoid that. How much more damage can the neck take?
The most cohesive unit.
Great hold.
Oh,
going
my-
wide.
so he's got him in the-
to the ropes.
No, he got the rope break. Dragon Sleeper couldn't cut it. White trash bash! White trash bash! White trash bash! Is he not going for the pinfall?
Will it be?
And Kelly kicks out.
He looks
Man,
absolutely
this
unstoppable
match.
here.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
Kelly needs to go for the pin, and he's going for the dirty pin. Ricky sees this, but breaks it up. 2 on 3 is not a fair advantage, but you got to figure out how are they gonna get out of this.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Good grief! How is he still conscious?
Thank you all for tuning in to WGW Civil War. You were watching the Civil War tag team match. Pharaoh has been the first one eliminated by Real Deal Ricky,
And the only one.
and the only elimination we've had. Vertigo stalking his prey. Joe West
You're right about that.
pulls Joe West
gotta
out of the
remember
corner
what
so he
works.
can't tag in any of his Team Tony comrades.
Very nicely done.
Arm breaker.
The toll from this match is really starting to show.
What is the strategy here? What do you do if there's 2 against 3?
His partner's being
Well, you gotta put into the fact that the last two
Neck breaker
people
from Joe
are
West.
former champions.
I love a classic body
2
slam.
former champions, the Intercontinental Champion and Pure Champion, so they've been through this pressure before.
Not every move is designed
Yeah,
to get the
you're
fans
right.
off their
2.
feet.
I mean, if you had this. Oh, super kick! Vertigo got super kicked out of the ring. JT Money getting his offense in.
Drag-out brawl complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out
Landon
bombs.
Kelly with the save.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure I can watch this. He's got him.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room.
You gotta
here.
think. You have to be thinking they had to go for the count out
Anything
here.
can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades.
Oh my God!
They use
Suplex
to
to the
cause
outside of
massive
the
damage.
concrete. That floor is unforgiving. JT Money might be out.
Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching.
Yeah, one of those you never want to see end.
Vertigo
You know, it's
takes the
crazy
steel
that,
steps and puts it in the ring.
There we go. I'm about to say, no one's used the steps, and there you go.
Into the ring now.
Yeah, this is good.
And
This
the
where
ref is getting
action
those
needs
steel
to be.
steps out of the ring because it's not legal, and it would have gotten him disqualified. You had to think he'd probably be going for that curb stomp on
Where did this
JT
explosion
Money
of
on the
offense
steel
come from?
steps.
He is just getting busted up.
Watch it, watch it.
Hey, he's going for it again.
Lion Salt.
Thanks for coming.
He's going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, kick out from JT Money.
So close.
They have to even up the odds somehow.
Monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
You had to even up the odds.
He thinks he
Vertigo's
has
going
it.
for the pin. He's going for a dirty pin. Foot on the ropes. 2, 3. He's been eliminated. JT Money's been eliminated. And that just shows
Now
the
we're down
intelligence.
to 2.
That just shows the sheer intelligence
Just be our winner here.
from the former Intercontinental Champion. And he goes right after Joe West, who's now the legal man.
What a slam.
That was a perfectly executed slam.
Leg drop, and he also
One of
knocks out the
best
ref.
in the business.
My God.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Oh, man, this match. The ref is still out,
I'm having a hard time figuring
but
out
it's
what
down to
they're
these
going
last
do
2.
next.
The
Me
team
too.
captains,
I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting
Landon
back
Kelly
watching and enjoying.
and Real Deal Ricky. Vertigo tags out, who's the team captain of Team Douglas.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Joe West with the reversal.
If he keeps up this pace, this
Reversal
could turn
from
real
Landon
ugly
Kelly.
real fast.
What's Joe West thinking? Arm breaker.
The arm. It reminds me of how WWE
My
Hall of
word.
Famer Arn Anderson would incapacitate an opponent's arm.
Yeah, they actually should have called him Arm Anderson.
Joe West thrown into the corner. You got to be wondering if he's going for another DDT. Is he setting up the DDT? I think he is. No, Hurricanrana from the corner.
To the chiropractor's office.
Wow.
Will be in order after this one. We're seeing some truly amazing moves in this match.
Landon, man, I'm still impressed. I didn't even think he had a Hurricanrana. Landon,
yeah,
Landon from the. What? What was that? Landon goes from some high-risk maneuver and doesn't connect. Only Joe West connects.
This one ends deteriorating sooner than later.
Landon with the roll-up pin.
This may very well be it.
1, 2, 3. Joe West is out of here. Now it's just down to 1.
Wow, proving that he's the best pure champion.
Landon Kelly has eliminated Joe West, and now it's 2 against 1. Riot member,
What great action
Real
we've
Deal
had in
Ricky
this
against
match.
Vertigo,
Absolutely loving it, Cole.
and Landon Kelly, members of Team Douglas.
What's he
And
gonna do here? What's he gonna do?
RDR is going to take him on by himself. Both men are, all 3 men are on the outside.
Outside the ring for too
Landon
long.
throws him back in. Landon's the
You
legal
still
man.
love being outside the ring.
Can Ricky pull this off?
This may very well end it.
Oh, Bad Dreams. Is he hitting the Bad Dreams? Bad Dreams on Real Deal Ricky. It might be it. It might be over.
Oh, man, there's the finisher. This could be
Is he going to go for the pinfall? It might be over, ladies and gentlemen.
Right there.
Kelly goes for the pin. This might be 1, 2. Oh, Real Deal Ricky kicks out. He kicks out. He's going to fight back.
That landed perfectly.
Does he even have it in him to continue against 2 former champions?
He makes the tag.
Kelly tags out. And in comes Vertigo.
Few superstars are as
These 2 have had
dominant as this
one
guy. Whoa!
great
A
battle.
direct hit. Talk about
Oh my God!
then
Power
not
from
in
Real
the
Deal Ricky.
middle of next week.
We know what this is.
Submission.
Submission locked in.
Will Vertigo tap?
This is
Will
such a
Vertigo tap?
painful hold.
Will he tap? Oh, landing with the break.
Diabolical things are going through that
These
mind
2,
right now.
Real Deal
When
Ricky.
you get in control like
Is he
this,
going for
you
the
wanna throw everything
Uncle
at
Vinny?
the
He's got the Uncle Vinny locked in. He's got the Uncle Vinny locked in. Will Vertigo tap? Will he
I
tap?
guess he's done with that move.
Landon Kelly
What's he gonna
gets
do
the
next?
break. Oh man.
Landon Kelly's been
Oh,
the
man,
savior of
that
this
knee
match.
looked painful. This could be huge.
Today, too fast.
Look at this. This could be it.
And Vertigo with the springboard. Oh man, he's going for the pinfall.
The shoulders are down.
1, 2, 3. It's done. It's over. Team Douglas wins the first
Wow.
ever WGW Civil War tag team match.
Everything they had at each other in this match.
Oh, this match was crazy.
Definitely
give-
expected a lot more, but
You have to
You
give it
know,
up for
hey,
all
it is
6
what it
men.
is.
But it's the former it's the former pure champion and the former IC champion to come out winners. As you said, Whack producer, you pretty much said to us and the fans that it's the experience of the being under that pressure
Let's go to the highlights here.
that had them win
Exactly.
this match.
2 former champions, they take the match.
2 former champions. You just that was something. And you just see, we're just going by these replays of everything went down. It started off early.
I can't believe what
Super
we saw
kick.
during this one.
Team Douglas was on top the entire time.
I can't believe what we saw in that match.
You had to have wondered. Vertigo probably would have tapped if it hadn't have been for Landon Kelly. But do you see the end right there? And Vertigo pins Real Deal Ricky, only for the win. Pharaoh comes back out to celebrate with his teammates.
The King, Justin Wilson, and Landon
And it's just
Kelly.
look at Team Douglas celebrating in the center of the ring.
Now you just got
Like the cohesive unit we thought they were.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing
This
match
has
we just
been
saw, we
WGW's
must move on here,
network.
guys.
thank you for tuning in to Civil War. I'm Kevin Youngblood for Black Producer and the Professor Q. I bid you guys good night.